Okay y'all, things are getting seriously messy right now. Word on the street is that Beyoncé's former surgeon just dropped a bombshell alleging that Beyoncé has been pressuring Blue Ivy into getting plastic surgery to enhance her beauty. Yep, you heard that right. The same internet that's been obsessing over Blue's glow-up might not be giving genetics all the credit. The surgeon is reportedly claiming that Blue's transformation wasn't just natural, it was planned. And it gets wilder. There's now talk of a full list of future procedures supposedly lined up for her. Now let's rewind for a second. From the moment Blue Ivy was born, she's been under the spotlight, facing constant comparisons to her mom. Social media quickly turned toxic, with people dissecting her appearance, commenting on her nose, hair, and every little feature. Sure, there were fans who defended her, but let's be real, the hate was loud, and it started way too early. Point one of the lowest points? When Blue was still a toddler and people were already dragging her for her natural hair. Even Saucy Santana got caught up in it, replying to a tweet about wanting to be like Blue Ivy with cruel comments like, nappy-headed and claiming, Northwest clears Blue Ivy. When those tweets resurfaced, instead of apologizing, he doubled down, mocking cancel culture like it was all a joke. All of this goes beyond petty internet drama. It speaks to a disturbing obsession with holding a child to impossible beauty standards, especially when her mother is considered an icon. As Blue Ivy grew older, the pressure only shifted. Now it's about her fashion, her presence at events, how she carries herself. And the comparisons didn't stop with Beyoncé. Brought Jay-Z into it too, with viral memes dissecting whose features she inherited, treating her identity like a social media debate. Much of the criticism has been filtered through a Eurocentric lens, unfairly targeting her natural hair and black features, stripping her of the freedom to just be a child. And now, layered on top of all that, are new rumors suggesting her image is being managed in ways fans never expected. Between blind items, alleged surgical plans, and a growing list of accusations, the spotlight on Blue Ivy has never been more intense. Gossip blogs have been buzzing with claims that Beyoncé and even her mother, Tina Knowles, are quietly frustrated that Blue Ivy doesn't resemble Beyoncé as much as they had hoped. According to the rumors, her glam team works overtime before public appearances, reportedly aiming to soften certain features. Some sources have even suggested that conversations about future cosmetic procedures, including a potential nose job, have already been floated for when she's older. A blind item making the rounds alleges that Blue Ivy Carter, the heir to one of the most image-conscious families in entertainment, is already feeling the pressure of fitting into a brand she was born into. Despite being handed front-row seats at global events, red carpet moments, and even Grammy appearances, insiders claim there's tension behind the scenes, tension no spotlight can hide. The item suggests that Beyoncé and matriarch Tina Knowles are disappointed that Blue Ivy takes more after her billionaire father, Jay-Z, than her world-famous mother. It also hints that the glam team is constantly tweaking her public image to align more closely with Beyoncé's. Reportedly, Blue Ivy is not only aware of the public commentary about her looks but is already reacting to it, experimenting with makeup and developing an early consciousness of how she's perceived. The item further claims that an image strategy is in place for her long-term brand, possibly including cosmetic refinements down the line. Meanwhile, Beyoncé is allegedly pushing hard to position her daughter as the next big star, whether Blue wants it or not. Because in a billion-dollar empire, legacy matters, but not everyone is buying into the glam machine. Many fans and supporters have called out the intense scrutiny Blue Ivy faces, especially as a child. They argue that judging her appearance or speculating about future surgery isn't just inappropriate, it's damaging. There's also been growing discomfort around how quickly she's been pushed into adult-style performances, with bold makeup, choreographed routines, and designer outfits. Even Tokyo Toni, known for stirring controversy herself, has publicly criticized Beyoncé, suggesting Blue may be placed in situations that aren't appropriate for her age. And when Tokyo Toni is questioning your parenting, some say, it's a sign something might be seriously off.
No 13-year-old of mine is gonna be doing all of this in front of no grown. I don't give a you talking about. I don't give a you ain't doing it. Do that you grown or old enough to do it. So guess Lil Beyoncé, go ahead, cause later on she just training y'all next in line, cause Beyoncé 40 something. How long she gonna shake that like J-Lo? Cause they got to. You're a puppy. They get mad cause I say that. Then they say this and say that. Girl, your mother is Beyonce. They got billions of dollars. She can do a lot of that little girl. That little girl could be influential somewhere. talking about real good things, mental health, stuff with children. She's only 13. Ain't nothing wrong with a 13-year-old.
Blue Ivy's experience as a celebrity child isn't unique, but what makes her journey stand out is the sheer intensity of the public scrutiny she faces. From her earliest appearances, she's been subject to relentless speculation about her looks, her future, and how she measures up to the image her family represents. That pressure isn't random. It's deeply connected to the highly curated brand Beyoncé has built over decades, where beauty, poise, and perfection are expected. At all times, Beyoncé herself has faced years of criticism around beauty standards in the entertainment industry. Conversations around her lighter skin tone, straightened hair, and stylistic choices have sparked debates about colorism and Eurocentric beauty ideals. Things reached a boiling point during the Renaissance era, when fans accused her of bleaching her skin. Tina Knowles quickly clapped back, pointing out that Beyoncé's silver hair and styling were simply a creative decision to match the film's theme. In her words, "You bozos decide that she's trying to be a white woman. She wore silver hair to match her silver dress." Clown, but the scrutiny didn't stop with Beyoncé. It spilled over to Blue Ivy, who, instead of being treated like a regular child, is constantly compared to her mother's polished public image. Many fans have unfairly judged her for resembling her father. Jay's looks have long been ridiculed in the media. This sets up a deeply problematic dynamic, where a child is seen as falling short because she doesn't fit into narrow, inherited beauty standards. Allegedly, insiders claim Beyoncé and Tina Knowles are doing all they can to shape Blue's public appearance, even going so far as to soften features and plan for long-term changes. Rumors of potential cosmetic procedures have sparked concern. And while it might seem extreme, early cosmetic intervention isn't unheard of in Hollywood. Models like Bella Hadid have admitted to getting nose jobs as young as 14, and whispers of preemptive surgeries are common among celebrity families looking to preserve the brand. It's heartbreaking to think Blue Ivy could be facing that kind of pressure so young. Whether or not the rumors are true, the bigger issue remains. When image becomes more important than identity, childhood gets lost in the spotlight. But what do you think? Is Blue Ivy being unfairly judged? Is the pressure too much? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't miss the next video.